Yeah. Let's have us a good one. Let's have a goodie. You know what I mean? Let's have a good one. Let's have a good one. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. You know, we got this Redskin situation we got to deal with. What's going on, Grunge Smurf? What it do? What it do? Big James, what's up? What's up with you? Donald Small, what's going on? Afternoon, Big Time Inc. You know what I'm saying? Another fabulous episode, Lunchtime with the Bullies. We're going to get right into it. We're going to talk about it. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Yo. Man, it's cold. It's cold in here. What's good? What's up? What y'all think about Janoris? What do y'all think about Janoris Jenkins being released by the New York Giants? What do y'all think about it? After what I'm seeing out of Ronald Darby the last couple weeks, I mean, if you, how's he hurt? He just played. I mean, if he is hurt, then okay, I wouldn't even pay it any mind. But I don't think he hurt. He just played. Boston Scott just juked him. And everybody want to say, oh, don't go get him. You seen what Boston Scott did to him. Let me tell you something about football and about tackling. You can't make no open field tackle if your team don't rally to the ball. When teams rally to the ball, guess who often miss? The first guy always miss. But it gets swept under the rug because his teammates come and rally to the ball. Boston Scott juked the Jackrabbit. The Giants are trash. Nobody rallied to the ball. That's why it looked as bad as it did. I'd take Janoris Jenkins, man, right now. Right now, instant, I'd take Janoris Jenkins. Talking about Sidney Jones. Sidney Jones made one play all season for us. One play all season when we needed him. I tell you what, somebody going to pick up Janoris Jenkins. A playoff team going to pick him up. And I'd rather it be us. Man. That's just where I'm at with it, man. Obviously, Ronald Darby can't do anything right now. Ronald Darby can't tackle. Ronald Darby can't high point a ball. Ronald Darby can't break up a pass. If you was to pair Janoris Jenkins, with Jalen Mills, I think you got a secondary that can make some things happen, man. You know what I'm saying? Sidney Jones, man. Come on, man. Sidney Jones don't even need to come back. Good for him making a play. Maybe it could boost his little highlight tape for when somebody want to pick him up. But man, Sidney Jones ain't it. Not in this game. I like the Jackrabbit, man. The Jackrabbit will tell Jim Schwartz. He'll tell him. We ain't got no old head at cornerback, man. Everybody like 26 and younger. We ain't got no OG playing cornerback, man. Janoris Jenkins. Everybody's saying we don't need no young players. This is what everybody keep telling me on Twitter. We don't need no young players. Janoris Jenkins too old. Our cornerback's 26 and getting dogged. They 26 and getting dog walked. They 26 yet they young. They not old. Jalen Mills, Sidney Jones, Ronald Darby, them dudes ain't old. So what is this youth y'all keep saying we need? Where's this youth? Come on, man. I see a bunch of dudes in the Philadelphia Eagles secondary that's young and with nothing to play for. Man. If we're going to be serious about making a run towards the playoffs, if we're going to be serious, then the defense got to play, man. The defense got to be able to play. They got to be able to play, man. I'm happy we won. The week is going on. Me diagnosing the win more and more and more. Carson Wentz put that whole team on his back. The defense, the whole team, the defense and the offense. Because Jim Schwartz came out there and made it easy for a 38-year-old quarterback, 37, 30, however old Eli Manning is. He made it easy for Eli Manning by blitzing and letting Eli Manning be able to throw in one-on-one coverage. He didn't make Eli Manning think about anything. He didn't make Eli Manning have to second guess. He made it easy for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Jim Schwartz let us get down. He made it easy for Eli, man. And if the Philadelphia Eagles going to make something happen, it got to be on the defensive side of the ball. Because I'm confident that Carson Wentz is going to give you 21 points. Carson Wentz is going to give you 21 points a game for the rest of the season. I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar on that. What a makeshift secondary. King Leaf, what's going on, bruh? What a makeshift secondary, man. Carson Wentz going to do that for you. I got something coming to you too, King Leaf. I ain't forget about you, man. Hopefully it ain't going to be too late. with a makeshift secondary, man. Carson Wentz is going to get us a makeshift offense. I'm sorry. He's going to be able to get us 21 points a game. What Carson Wentz did against the New York Giants was what he needed to do, man. He needed to show these guys, listen, you could count on me. And I'm going to make sure I get us there as long as you do your end of the bargain. He did that. So anybody left in the locker room that's with this, Nick Foles stuff, they're going to be gone soon. That type of player is going to be phased out soon. I don't think Alshon coming back. Deshaun Jackson didn't go to the Super Bowl with us. Deshaun Jackson want to play with Carson. These young guys hungry for a chance. Carson Wentz got the opportunity to grow and put in some work with some young bucks, man. And I'm excited so much for that opportunity. But at the same time, Jim Schwartz got to be able to get this defense to play, man. You got to get this defense to play lights out. We need Janoris Jenkins. We need a little more depth. Jim Schwartz's scheme is easy to beat if you can read coverages. It ain't no coverage one-on-one. Jim Schwartz has a one-on-one, and I'm going to bring pressure concept. What beats that every time? A speedster with a slant. Slayton almost killed us, man. Slayton almost killed us, man. Think about the plays Devontae Parker made in the Dolphins game. One-on-one coverage. One-on-one coverage. I asked the question 2 weeks ago, what was much more needed? Better play calling or defensive coordinator? And it's a defensive coordinator, man. I'm always at a 30-second delay on these live videos. Can you see? Can you see, Rude Girl? You know what I'm saying? It's always the defense, man. It's always the defense, man. It's always the defense. Sometimes it's the offense with little turnovers in the beginning of the game, like what happened against Dallas. We put ourselves out of reach in the beginning of that game. But, man, if the defense could play some ball, man, I'm telling you, man, if the defense could play some ball, man, these last couple of weeks, I think we'll be straight. Regardless of what got to happen, Jim Schwartz ain't got no injuries on his side of the ball like that. Jim Schwartz does not have any injuries on his side of the ball, man. Jim Schwartz needs to be able to call a game that can beat Dallas on the defensive side of the ball. Yes, me, I'm in the back of the pharmacy. The signal was trash here. Y'all got Wi-Fi? You know what I'm saying? Wrench me. I got you, Markel. Jim Schwartz got to be able to call a game. He got to be able to call a defensive game plan that's going to be able to stymie the Dallas Cowboys, man. If Jim Schwartz cannot beat the Dallas Cowboys, he got to go. If the Dallas Cowboys have an offensive explosion, he got to go. He got to go. He got to prove that he could stop them dudes because they've been getting loose on us the last couple games. You know what I'm saying? They've been getting loose on us the last couple games. I got you, Pagan, Texas Eagle. You know what I'm saying? They've been getting loose on us the last couple games. And Jim Schwartz got to prove, man, once again, he got to prove that he could change that, man. He got to prove that he could change that. Because I think Doug Peterson and Carson Wentz in the office, I think they found something. Everybody want to tell us, it was against the Giants. The Giants are a division team, man. Some of them games ain't easy. I got you, Illy, all day. Philly Fresh, what's going on, man? Make sure y'all go sub up Philly Fresh real quick, man. Saying he on this grind, up and coming, man, in this Eagles YouTube community thing. Stop putting your safeties in the middle of the field. Safeties got to be safeties. At some point, safeties got to be safeties. You know what I mean? You need your safeties to protect the over the top pass. When the last time we did that? I got you, Island Boy Rob. When the last time we did that? You know what I'm saying? We ain't do that in a very long time. So Jim Schwartz is very stubborn. Jim Schwartz has caused us a lot of games, and the offense cost us a lot of games too. I'm not putting where we at on the season Jim Schwartz. I'm not putting that on Jim Schwartz. But Jim Schwartz got to be able to prove that he could call a more intelligent game plan, man, when it went down this stretch. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for going to go get Janoris Jenkins. I think the Philadelphia Eagles need to go get Janoris Jenkins. They do. I'm not saying keep him after the season, but let him play the rest of the season with us, man, and see if we can get to the playoffs. We need some help back there, yo. We need some help there. Especially if Jim Schwartz is going to make everybody play bump and run man defense. You know what I mean? Video dropping at 6 tonight. Bet. I'm going to be tuned in. He hurt, bro. Why everybody keeps saying he hurt? He played the Eagles. I don't know the Giants. Hey, thank you for the donation, Brian Howard. I appreciate you, bro. I don't know the Giants injury report. I saw him play last week. I know he just got released today. If he's not injured, we need to be looking at him. You know what I'm saying? If he's not injured, we need to be looking at him. And this is the bottom line. Everybody want to say he injured. I get that. Somebody's still going to pick him up. Somebody's still going to pick him up, bruh. He hurt, LOL. It's reported already. I mean, LOL, good for it being reported then. It ain't come across no reports on Eagles. I look at Eagles reports. You know what I'm saying? But if he's not injured and if he could play, if he day-to-day, that's a good question. Where is Strap? Where is Strap? Where is Strap? I would like to see Strap out there too. But if dude is day-to-day, if he could be healthy by the time the Dallas game come, I would still get him. I would still get him. Why they let him go? He's crazy, Moochie, on he said something crazy on the internet. Like he tweeted something crazy. You know what I mean? He said something that offended a certain group of people, man. You know, the mentally disabled people. He said something crazy. You know, that we say in our culture all the time, like jokingly. Like, oh, that was, you know, but it is what it is. Strap played against the Giants. I saw him. I ain't see Strap against the Giants. But you know what I mean? I want to see Strap get more playing time, man, because Ronald Darby, man. And we're so stubborn as an organization. Look how long it took for us to bench Sidney Jones. Look how long it took for us to bench Sidney Jones. When are we going to bench Ronald Darby? When are we going to bench Ronald Darby? We didn't even bench Jalen Mills last year when he should have got benched. He got hurt, and that was just good for us. We didn't even bench him. Should we go after OBJ next season? No. I wouldn't go after him. You got to go after people that's going to compliment Deshaun Jackson, because Deshaun Jackson coming back next season with a chip on his shoulder, man. Hopefully he can come back the last game of the season. You know what I mean? Jim just got to stop. The Redskins tight ends and wide receivers. Other than that, the Redskins are weak on offense. The tight ends and wide receivers, that's the passing game. Other than that, the Redskins are weak on offense. Run game is non-existent for the Redskins. Great test for the secondary. We don't want no tests. That's what I'm saying. Jim got to make this a decisive body. It's got to be a decisive body. The Philadelphia Eagles on offense also got to be able to control the ball. They got to control the ball. They got to control the clock. They got to control time of possession, man. They got to control what happens on offense. We can't have no 3-and-outs against these dudes. These dudes got a better defense than the Giants. And we can't come out with this game. Carson Wentz cannot be in the pocket. I don't want to see too many passing plays where Carson Wentz is just standing back there in the pocket waiting for somebody to get open. You got to move him outside the pocket. Get him clear passing lanes. You got to move him, especially if Lane Johnson ain't playing, man. I'm going to be at the game. I'm going to be beside myself if they put Carson Wentz in the same situation again, man. I'm going to be beside myself because, like, for the life of me, I can't understand why Carson Wentz would be in the pocket this game. When I showed you the QBR 2 weeks ago, him having the best QBR in the NFL outside the pocket. We start coming back in that Giants game when you start moving him around in the pocket, when you start throwing short screens and short hitches, when you start dictating the line of scrimmage, when you start throwing some misdirections around. Get Carson Wentz outside the pocket. You see how uncomfortable he was when they start designing outside? He was uncomfortable for a minute. When we start running designed outside of the pocket plays for Carson Wentz, he was uncomfortable, bruh. Uncomfortable. Remember that play where he took it and the announcer's like, oh, we should have just ran for it. He didn't know what to do. He ain't been in that situation a lot in the last 3 years. He didn't know what he was supposed to do. Get him familiar with what works best for him. I'm just begging him to do it. You got to do it, man. If you would have did that, you got to get a picture if you want to wrench, Diego. If you would have did that, if you would have put him in a position to succeed for what works best for him, we would have been putting in work at the beginning of the season, man. Yo, you need to trade Darby. I agree. Thank you for the donation, Sammy. Thank you, bruh. Mark and Michelle can be a deep threat for us. I don't know, man. I like the kid, Robert Davis. I think he's going to be a nice deep threat. I've been looking at him running routes, man. Not the picture I put up when he was still with the Redskins. Like, he looked like he lost a couple pounds and everything now that he's with us. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at him running routes, real crispy routes like bacon. Like routes real crispy. He looking good, man. He looking good. I'm not even trying to gas him. I like what I see. Darby shouldn't be starting. No, Darby shouldn't be starting. Devontae Maddox should be starting in Darby's place. We got 2 people on our roster getting $9 million this year and ain't doing nothing. Ronald Darby and Nelson Aguilar. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a wrench? I got you, bro. Do you think Sidney Jones has trade value? No, Sidney Jones don't have no trade value. Lil Brunson, why don't we give another DB a chance? Because Darby been... That's what I'm saying. You got to give somebody a chance. Slide your wrench. Man, I'll take that, Alex. Take that. The wrench shop closed after Alex. We open it back up later. Boston looks faster than Sproles. Boston is faster than Sproles. He's like 10 years younger. We should play more cover 2 man defense if we're going to continue to play man defense. Yeah, but I wouldn't even play. Yeah, against Eli Manning, play zone, man. Eli Manning, I would have played some type of aggressive style of a zone. Now I would play cover 2 against Haskins for sure. I would play cover 2 against Haskins for sure because he has a hard time reading the defense. I would mix it up against Haskins. I would make Haskins' life a living hell if I was Jim Schwartz. It would be so many different looks I would throw at this dude. It would be ridiculous. But we can't do that because the players are so used to playing one defense that one time when you try to mix it up, it's going to be a blown coverage, man. Because Jim Schwartz Jim Schwartz has not instilled, he's not instilled the principles of being unpredictable to the defensive backs. They don't be knowing what the hell to do when he calls something that's not a zero blitz. He got to go, bruh. He got to go, man. He got to go. He got to go. He got to go. And I'm saying this before the game. He might come out there and have a terrific game. But based upon what I've seen, man, he got to go, bro. Split backs with Sanders and Scott. I like it. Show blitz and drop back. Yeah. You'll get a lot of picks with Dwayne Haskins. I'm going to be at the game Sunday. I'm going to be at the game too. Section 104. Make sure Terry McLaurin is covered. You have to make sure. Listen, if I'm the Redskins offensive coordinator, this is the game plan. How I would attack the Philadelphia Eagles secondary. I would get the ball out quick, and I would try to get McLaurin in one-on-one situations. Listen, that's what a good coach do. You gotta look at your faults and how they can attack you. For the last 2 weeks, they've been attacking Ronald Darby, getting him in one-on-one situations. McLaurin will burn Ronald Darby. He will burn the boots off Ronald Darby. I think that was Ronald Darby he burnt in week 1. He will burn Ronald Darby, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Burnt toast. You got to put guys in situations to succeed. They're going to pick on Ronald Darby. It's up to Jim Schwartz if Jim Schwartz is going to be able to not let it happen. Carson been sacked 33 times this season. That's not really a lot, Aaliyah. I think a lot of people got more than Carson for him to play all the games. Big James said, I'm going to be at the game. Think I'm in row 319 or 318. I'm going to be around. I think Rockin' the 4th and John guys going to be there too. I'm going to stop by. I'm going to pull up and see what's up. Play press, but actually press. Yeah, that's oh, you took it right off my brain. I forgot to mention that, bro. If you're going to play bump and run coverage, you can't play bump and run coverage if you bring in a blitz. It don't make sense. Jim Schwartz played defense like we got 4 Deion Sanders in the secondary. He really played defense like that, yo. You cannot bring a blitz and be 9 yards off the receiver. Open slant every time. That's an open slant. You don't think people watch this tape on us? If they 9 yards back, then they most likely blitzing, run a slant. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. We traded a 4th for a DN and he never plays. It's a 4th round pick, man. Is Darby that slow or is he lacking technique? Darby is lacking technique. Because if you think about it, Darby is actually in the frame for a lot of these passes. He just get out jumped and he don't have no help over the top. So it's not really technique. Darby is a slot corner. I think Darby's a nickel corner, man. Darby ain't really an outside guy to me, man, because he's too small. I know we better win this game. I think we're going to win the game for sure. But, the defense concerns me, bruh. The defense concerns me, man. Carson Wentz coming back from a game like that with no weapons and the defense doing what they did to us in the first half of that game, man, that don't happen all the time. It don't happen all the time. This is the second time Jim Schwartz has got us in a big hole against a division opponent. He got us in a big hole against the Redskins week 1. He got us in a big hole against the Giants last week. You know what I'm saying? And Carson had to bail him out. Darby has 4.3 speed, but he can't tackle. He's got speed, but he just, yeah, I agree. I'm excited to see Davis. Me too. Me too. You still selling merch, bro? Yeah, PD, I still got the merch in. I ain't been really like selling it like that lately or promoting it like that lately. But yeah, we about to get back on the merch train. For sure. We about to get back on the merch train. We about to get back on the merch train. I wanted to go to Philly, never been there. Slide through, come on. The game in DC though. Whatever happened to Deshaun Hall? Deshaun Hall was playing last week. Hey, Michael Bernardo, man, thank you for the donation, bruh. Defense did step up second half. They stepped up in the second half. But what I'm saying is this, man. We need a full effort because we're not handicapped on defense in terms of players, with the exception of Derek Barnett. We're not the main factor on defense are there. Kamua's coming back this week. The defense should be playing lights out, man. They should be playing lights out. We played the Dolphins. And the defense gave up 30 points. We played the Giants, and the defense put us in the 14-point hole. The defense should be playing lights out, man. I'm sorry, man. There's no excuse for the defense, bro. There's no excuse for the defense. Carson Wentz is turning lemons into lemonade on the offensive side of the ball. The defense just got to do their job. Ain't no practice squad players starting on defense. It ain't. We could get lost in the heroics of Carson Wentz all we want, but defense ultimately will win the games for us. That's all I'm saying, man. Schwartz got to put better combos on defensive line. Mills, Darby, Douglas, and Sidney Jones all need walking papers. Yeah, I agree. Jim Schwartz has a good track record against rookie QBs. Yeah, maybe he do. Maybe he do. You know what I'm saying? Darby lacks heart, acting real charming, scared to tackle. That Seattle game it was too much for me, man. It was he got burnt in the Seattle game. I forgot about that. Was that the Seattle game? Where dude burnt him and Darby just bounced off him like a piece of dust when he was trying to tackle him? I don't get it. Was it DK Metcalf? Somebody burnt him. How come you never mention the defensive back coach? I don't mention the defensive back coach because the defensive back coach don't call the sets. The defensive back coach is responsible for technique. Jim Schwartz is the overall commander of this defense. Jim Schwartz is putting these packages out there on the field. Jim Schwartz is putting these people in a position to fail. Yeah, he's trash at teaching technique, though. I don't think he really trash in technique. The technique is awful. I'll give you that. The technique is awful. At the same time, it's Jim Schwartz. I'm going to tell you why it's Jim Schwartz. Because Jim Schwartz got the power to discipline a defensive back coach. He not doing it. It all comes from Doug, too. Doug got the power to discipline Jim Schwartz or tell Jim Schwartz, hey, we going about this wrong. These guys are the coordinators. I'm not gonna pick on. See, a lot of people don't like the fact that I don't pick on Mike Groh. Mike Groh need to go. Yeah, Mike Groh need to go. But I'm not gonna sit here and pick on Mike Groh when Mike Groh don't even call the plays. Do you tell me the sense? What's the sense in that? Jim Schwartz calls the defensive plays. Doug Peterson calls the offensive plays. I'm not gonna sit here and burn. See, that's the problem we have with Philadelphia Eagles fans. We too quick to do what's popular. It's everybody to say Mike Groh gotta go or Mike Groh is trash. I rarely speak Mike Groh name, man, because he not even calling the plays. It don't even make sense. Doug Peterson is coming out here with these 15 scripted plays that are just basura. Obviously, if Mike Groh is the play designer, helping to add new plays in the playbook, obviously Mike Groh has bootlegs, has quick pitches up his sleeve, because they got called last week and they got called against the Dolphins. He has play action plays. He has the plays that'll make Carson Wentz successful, but Doug Peterson is calling something else. Carson Wentz is not, and I repeat, Carson Wentz is not a traditional pocket passing quarterback. He's not. But we got those plays in the playbook for Carson if we wanted to pass from the pocket. On a 3rd and 18 when you gotta have it. We got them plays. We're calling 3rd and 18 plays on 3rd and 8. That's not a micro problem. That's not a micro problem. You know what I'm saying? The whole season, Doug Peterson has had Carson Wentz operating in a vertical offense when the Carson Wentz is a horizontal player. Now, he can throw vertically, but we don't have the vertical threat. Why are we still calling them plays? I don't understand it. You use, like quarterbacks, like coaches use their heads when they lose their starting quarterback. They call plays that was comfortable for Nick. You got to do the same thing for Carson Wentz. He only 26 years old, man. He trying to make him Nick Foles. He can't make him Nick Foles. He can't make him Nick Foles. And do he really want to be Nick Foles? That's a bit on Carson too. How is it a bit on like Carson deserves so much more credit than y'all want to give him, man. I swear, man. I swear, man. I got a real good video that's really coming about this, man. Hey, Marshall, man, thank you for the donation, bro. Carson Wentz deserves so much more credit than we want to give him, man. This is the facts of the matter about Carson Wentz. Y'all talking about him being inaccurate and all this other stuff. The last couple of weeks, I'm gonna say 3 weeks, starting with the Patriots game. Carson Wentz, the passes that everybody want to say is inaccurate and he been missing, they're not interceptions. A lot of them are thrown that way on purpose, bruh, because they're not even getting separation. If Carson Wentz don't throw a bullet to the wide receiver's middle of his chest, they don't got a chance of catching it. They're not outrunning nobody. They're not getting no separation. So Carson Wentz got to throw these bad balls to avoid turnovers. That's what a good quarterback do. You know what I'm saying? He got to throw the ball away sometime. And sometimes he's holding on to it too long, hoping I could get open. He ain't got no help. He ain't had no help. He ain't had no help, man, in the passing game, man. So all this, Carson need to step up and do better. How he need to do better? What can he do? What's going on, Lenny? What can he do? What can he do with the receiving core that he had Mac Hollins out there a couple weeks ago. He had Mac Hollins out there. Mac Hollins, I've never even seen Mac Hollins wave his hand and say I'm open. The fumbles, that's on Carson Wentz. That's on Carson Wentz. That's 100% on Carson Wentz. But who don't got them as a quarterback? We cherry picking everything about Carson Wentz lately. I don't understand it. But the fumbles definitely on Carson Wentz. He need to work on that in the offseason for sure. But you want to know why most of the fumbles occur? Because the plays are being called to keep him inside the pocket. When he not a pocket pass, listen, he in the pocket hoping somebody get open. All somebody got to do is reach their hand the right way. Out. If you roll him out, he could throw it away or run the ball if nobody open. But see, they don't use him the right way, man. They don't use him the right way, man. They don't use him the right way. It's like having a monster truck, but never running over no cars. I don't get it. What you get the monster truck for? Kirk Cousins been on more bootlegs and rollout passes than Carson Wentz this season. And Kirk Cousins don't even have the intentions to run the ball. Kirk Cousins is a pocket passing quarterback. Been on more bootlegs and rollouts. Having a more successful offensive campaign. Coaches, man. The coaches are the biggest problem with this team. And if we don't beat the Redskins, it'll be because of the coaching. Jim Schwartz need to do something to put these guys in check, man. So I would go and get Janoris Jenkins. 100% I would go get Janoris Jenkins because that, they need a veteran, man. They need a veteran back there, man. If we're gonna make this playoff push, you ain't gotta sign him after this year. And I don't want to hear we need to get younger. All the cornerbacks under 26 or under 27 or something like that. They all get burnt toast. They all take their time eating a piece of the toast. Every cornerback on our team has had his turn eating the toast. And I'm not talking about getting beat for a good throw and you playing tight coverage. It just was a good catch. I'm talking about getting burnt. Every cornerback on our roster has been burnt. Probably with everybody that start burnt toast. What it do, fam? Pull up to the tailgate this Sunday and be blessed. Where the tailgate gonna be at, Cassius? You gonna be at the Redskins game? I'm pulling up to all tailgates. What about Marcus Peters? He'll be a free agent this season. I will go get him. I will go get him. Listen, a rookie cornerback ain't gonna fix that situation. Now, yes, sir. F1 or F2. Okay, I'm okay. I don't know which joint. I don't know which lot I'm gonna be in. I got a parking pass joint though. I think it said like lot 9, something like that. I'm taking my son with me. Okay, I'm gonna be in the building, man. I'm in section 104, man. I'll be in section 104. I can email you for real. Email me, Cassius. You got my email, I think, right? Red zone lot. Is the red zone lot lot 9? All I know is I'm in section 104. Talk to these people, bro. I'm on a cruise ship right now. Had to check in with you. Hey man, enjoy your cruise, Sylv. Enjoy your cruise, Shady. You know, you out there getting that good sun. I'm out here like this, man. Listen, man, we got this. Listen, I'm in the DC area right now. So the weather, are you nervous for the Redskins game? No, I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. I've been to a lot of Eagles games where the Eagles lost. The one game that I felt like that we was going to win that I've been to that we did lose was the Panthers game last year. I thought we was going to trash them dudes. I really did. You know what I mean? We ended up going up 17 just to squander that lead. But I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles are going to go in this Washington Redskins stadium. I feel like we're going to abuse these dudes. We are due for an abusing win. I feel like we're going to abuse these dudes, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're going to abuse these dudes. So, you know, we'll see what it is, man. I got to get ready for this meeting. I got a meeting around 1 o'clock. I'm going to make sure, you know, everything in order. You know what I'm saying? Have a good presentation. And I want everybody to enjoy their weekend, man. Official video coming later. You already know. What, do you think the Patriots cheated again? Of course the Patriots cheated. The Patriots are cheaters. We out. Email me if you're going to be at the game. Anybody. Any tailgates popping. What you need me to bring? I'll bring the beef brats.